the previous video, we learned about rack modifications and additions. In this video, we will learn about the software and digital services configuration under rack modifications and additions. Let us learn about software and digital services configuration by creating a new solution for United States. After filling in all the required details, you need to select Local Edge Configurator and click Confirm. Based on the selection of the Local Edge Configurator, SKUs will appear. Once you click Confirm, this screen appears to select I know what I want if you are already aware of the configuration process and requirement. These are the SKU recommendations offered for the selected monitoring and service solutions. Let's further learn about the recommendations with different combinations of monitoring and servicing solutions. A screen with two questions appear on monitoring and servicing the solution. If you select Schneider Electric under Monitoring and Servicing, a recommendation of monitoring and dispatch services will be displayed. A combination of Schneider Electric of monitoring and end user or partner or not known of servicing displays a recommendation of EcoStruxure Asset Advisor. You will get a recommendation of dispatch services with a selection of end user or partner of monitoring and Schneider Electric for servicing. Selection of end user or partner or not known with monitoring and end user or partner will display the recommendation of EcoStruxure IT Expert. If you are not aware of any combination, select Not Known. You will be directed to a solution page on clicking OK. Let's understand the solution offered when Schneider Electric is selected under Monitoring and Servicing. Click OK to proceed further. On clicking OK, you will land onto the Catalog page. Selection of rack can be done through Catalog page or Rack View. Click Rack View option to understand the process of rack selection through Rack View option. This page opens when you click Rack View option. Monitoring and servicing are applicable for UPS, PDU, NetBots, and cooling SKUs. To add a rack on the floor through the Rack View option, click Rack option. List of racks will be displayed. And on the other hand, to select through Catalog page, click Rack option. List of racks will get displayed. Select a rack and click Add. A prompt is displayed to assure you the selected rack has been added. You can follow similar process to select UPS, PDU, and cooling. Once you add the rack to the floor, go back to Equipment Catalog. Click UPS and select the model which is less than 3 kBA. Drag that model onto the rack floor. Similarly, select the PDU from the PDU option and drag it to the floor. You can see that the selected rack, UPS, and PDU are visible on the right-hand side. After adding the required SKUs to the floor, select the PDU as given on the right-hand side and click Go to Solution Overview tab. A new page will open with a recommendation for PDU. Here, MDC01A SKU is recommended. Now, click Confirm. On confirmation, the recommended SKU will be added to your design. Let's see what happens if UPS KV rating is added between 3 and 5. After you add UPS, click Go to Solution Overview. Another recommendation appears, which is MDC01B SKU. Click Confirm. You can see on the right-hand side that MDC01B SKU is replaced with MDC01A SKU. Similarly, you can add another UPS with the kV rating of more than 5, for example, 8. After adding the UPS kV rating of 8, click Go to Solution Overview. A new recommendation is displayed with MDC01C. Now, click Confirm. You can see on the right-hand side that MDC01C SKU is replaced with MDC01B SKU. This labeling is applicable for cooling and NetBots as well. Since we have reached the UPD kV rating to 01C, let us add one NetBots. Here, select a NetBots and drag it onto the floor. Then click Go to Solution Overview. A new recommendation is displayed with MDC02C. Click Confirm. You can see on the right-hand side that MDC02C is added. Let's add the cooling SKU. Select, drag, and drop the SKU onto the floor. You can see on the right-hand side that the cooling SKU is added. Now, click Go to Solution Overview. A recommendation is displayed with MDC03C. This level from 02C to 03C will increase based on the equipment. Now click Confirm. On clicking Confirm, cooling SKU MDC03C is added to the design. Let's see another feature, which is Duplicate. Select a rack on the right-hand side and click Duplicate. A similar rack is displayed for you. To get a recommendation for the rack, let's select Rack 1 and click Delete. Here, you will see that Rack 1 is recommended. Click Confirm to get the rack added to your design. On clicking Confirm, you can see that the rack is added to your design. To choose another combination of monitoring and servicing options, click Settings. You will be directed to the Local Edge Configurator landing page. Click Configure to get the options of monitoring and servicing solution. Let's select Schneider Electric under Monitoring and End User or Partner for Servicing to get this SKU recommendation of EcoStruxure Asset Advisor. Now, click OK to proceed further. EcoStruxure Asset Advisor is applicable for UPS, PDU, and NetBots. Click Rack View on the catalog page. On clicking Go to Solution Overview page, a pop-up appears with all the recommendations. These recommendations are for rack, UPS, PDU, and NetBots. Check the details and click Confirm. All the confirmed recommendations can be viewed on the right-hand side. Let's next see how to delete a solution. Once you select a solution and click Delete, the solution gets deleted. And on clicking the Go to Solution Overview tab, recommendation for the same solution will get popped up. Click Confirm. You will see that the recommended solution is added to your design. To choose another combination of monitoring and servicing options, click Settings. You will be directed to the Local Edge Configurator landing page. Click Configure to get the options of monitoring and servicing solution. Let's select End User or Partner for both monitoring and servicing to get the SKU recommendation of EcoStruxure IT Expert. Click OK to proceed further. Here, the rule for this recommendation depends on the number of nodes added to the design. The count for this recommendation will be in 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100, with the service for 1 year, 3 years, and 5 years. You can see that here are 10 nodes, and the SKU recommendation shown here is different for each service year. Let's select End User or Partner under Monitoring and Schneider Electric for Servicing to get the SKU recommendation of dispatch services. This recommendation is for UPS and PDU. Click OK to proceed further. Let's add rack, UPS, and PDUs to the design to understand the process of dispatch services option. After adding the options, click on Go to Solution Overview and you can view the configuration. For dispatch services, the design is recommended with EcoStruxure IT Expert solution, and this recommendation is done based on the number of nodes. Rules for dispatch services are the same as EcoStruxure IT Expert. For example, if we have 5 nodes, it will recommend 5 SKUs. Or if there are 10 nodes in the design, it will recommend 10 SKUs. The general rule that is followed in this case is, if we deselect one option, all the available options will be deselected. But if we select any one option after deselecting, the same rule doesn't apply, and we have to select every option individually. You can see here that we must select the options manually and then click Confirm. On the checkout page, only the selected 2 options will be recommended. Next, click the Confirm button to proceed. We can also delete the options by selecting the options one by one and click Go to Solution Overview tab. The options deleted will be recommended in the checkout page. This rule is applicable for both UPS and PDU, but changes as per the items selected. Please note that the recommendations will vary if there is 0 PDU added to the solution. The recommendations will also vary based on the mounted PDU or rack PDU. You will get recommended service duration for 1, 3, or 5 years. It is important to note that it will always recommend EcoStruxure IT Expert node subscription for any service period selected. You can duplicate the design to see if the portal recommends 10 nodes subscription option. After adding the nodes, the design portal will only recommend EcoStruxure IT Expert 10 node subscription. And if you add it, the previous options will be replaced. This is how you can add the recommended options to the design as per the requirement. In next video, we will learn about the rack view in detail.